Hey everybody, all three of you or two of you, because I'm watching this. How y'all doing? Yeah, we are finally gonna announce our schedule. It's been done for a little while, but I've been busy and lazy. Um, so hi, I'm Brian. If you don't know me, but you might know me if you're watching this. So we just finished season one of Highwire last Saturday night in a crazy 6 hour marathon of improv, and it was bonkers, and we had the best time, and it's just ready to go. We're ready to go. It's season two coming up, starting on Monday. This season we're going to start on a Monday instead of a Friday, and it will be a full 12 week, no breaks, 4 weeks, bang bang bang. So most teams will perform three times once in each week. You will see that in a second when I put the schedule up. So we have over 70 teams and shows scheduled. This past season, it was 57, I think, in the mid to high 50s. Um, we added, like, I think some were counted in the beginning and ended up not performing, and then one or two joined in the middle. So thanks, Topher. The awards were great. That was a freaking just spur of the moment. Started as a conversation. Then Barry's like, "Hey, we should really do awards," and we did, and it was so much fun. But yes, more than 70 teams. The exact number is still yet to be determined, which I'll discuss later. But right now, I think we're at 72 teams and shows that have submitted, and we'll be on the schedule, and we'll be adding more as we move forward. So let's just get to it. Like I said, 4 weeks. I'm going to try and do this. PowerPoint style. I don't know how to work. I don't know if you can see me. If you can't see me, that's probably better. So here we go. Mondays. Um, you see the dates, you see the times. We'll have just a 7 o'clock show on Mondays like we did before. And we're going to kick it off on February 1st with Zumbi Apocalypse and Mouth Stuff. Both the returners, Zumbies, are a group out of New York that also perform with the Army Lightning Team program. Very, very excited to have them back, and always excited to have Mouth Stuff, our friends from Baltimore, including you, Topher. So there are those dates there. And week two, I'm counting these kind of week 1 through 4. Week two is going to be Events Hour with Professor Science. Brandon Ingram is bringing his show to us monthly. You may have seen it last in December as part of the Follow the Laugh Festival. And I'm so psyched that this show is here because I go way back with Brandon's idea of a science-based improv show. He started it back in Baltimore as a lab show. I think we went through 3 iterations there, continuing to play with the concept. And then it kind of sat dormant for a while when we were in quarantine and the pandemic. And he started to bring it back. And so two people will give scientific PowerPoints that will then inform the kind of an Armando-ish act as the inspiration for the improv. So that's great that he is back on the schedule, because Brandon always has some great wild ideas. Week 3 on Mondays, the Zumbies will be performing again. And Red Rover's back, Baltimore favorite, former Howard Knight team. Really, really happy they are back and going to be performing with us on Monday nights. The last week of each month on Mondays, very, very excited about this pairing. It's an all ladies night from the heart with Jill and Jackie. It's a 2-woman show as moms, very passive aggressive moms, giving advice and critiquing each other. It's super funny. I was cracking up when they sent their submission link in. Really, really funny. I'm so happy that they submitted for us. And they will be paired with actually people. The dramatic team out of Baltimore with Jenny and Eileen and Jenny and Kristen. So very happy they're back. So Monday, the fourth Monday, will be a all ladies night, and that's going to be really fun. And it's kind of a nice weird dynamic. This this two prov of these two moms, and then the more serious, but actually people's drama stuff gets a little weird. Besides being dramatic and serious. All right, let's head to Tuesdays now. Tuesdays we will be having kind of a mix of 7 and 8s. The eights are really only for February now that I think about it. The first week of Tuesdays, Gigi is back. I think they did 1 or 2 pop-up shows. They did not do a Highwire show. So Gigi is going to be performing on Mondays. It's going to be a mixed bag with who they play with, just because of some scheduling things. Jigsaw puzzle of putting all this together. So the first week they'll be playing with matches, which is Michael Furr's match game character show. So happy to have that putting in on a Monday. You will see that on another day later in the month, or in the season. Consciously Uncoupled is a duo out of Florida. They are two of the three people in Impromptu, the dramatic team who performed on Fridays this past season. And again, a really fun, parent type situation, a little bit like Joe and Jackie. We just couldn't get them together. It just didn't work. So they'll be doing just the March date on Tuesdays. They'll be doing some other dates, again, working with the schedule. And we have an open spot for Gigi in April. We'll figure that out. Either someone who's new, who's jumping in, or we'll find another day for somebody else. Tuesdays were just a little weird in that regard. The second week, No Pants Improv, which is a group kind of out of Austin, but it's internet. It's I don't know if it's international. I know it's national. John Windmuller is part of it. Baltimore guy. So they do a full hour. They do all kinds of genre type stuff. They did recently an anime show. They all used Snapcam to do anime faces. I didn't watch a lot of it, but it looked really fun. So we're excited to have them because they do some really, really creative stuff. They'll be performing there with the full hour. And then Hostel and Topiary will be just jumping in there in February. Again, schedule shenanigans, put them in that slot. So they'll be doing just one show there. The third week, Sneaker Wave with their new show, mixture of sketch, improv, stand-up. Those folks are back, and that is just so great to have them continuing on. At 8 o'clock on February 16th, Robin Stegman stole my idea. Steggy, come on. Thanksgiving Day Parade was my idea. I've got parade now. I'm so happy that someone is doing that, because I did start to think about parade and just got busy and never really followed through with the beginning thought. So Robin will be doing a Mardi Gras parade on the 16th of February. I'm sure information will be coming out soon on how to be involved. And the final week is Corey Antonato is doing Highwire's Guide to the Gala. So we're gonna just leave that out there. We'll let you discover what that turns into. Is it improv? Is it a table read? We'll let you figure it out, because we want this show to kind of have its own life when it comes around. Until Wednesdays. Wednesdays, first of all, you see the second half of each night. Each Wednesday, we'll be walking the talk. Barry will be continuing the show. We aim to do it every week. It's not always every week because of schedules and stuff. So that is the plan though right now, to continue to have Walking the Talk on Wednesday nights. That is our kind of talk show roundtable about important issues in the improv world right now. The first Wednesday is going to be Improv Bingo. Chicken Shit Bingo will be back, bringing two other teams to perform with them, hopefully letting people fill their bingo card. That's kind of why Walking the Talk is moved to 8:30, because okay, Corey, it's more than a table read. That's why I was teasing it. I wanted to give a flavor of what's going to happen, okay? You're not the only one who has dramatic pauses, all right? Anyway, Bingo will be back at 7. So I think Robin in some of the Facebook groups was trying to solicit teams. So if you have an indie team, you're interested in playing an improv bingo, check out our Facebook page, or just email us at highwireimprov@gmail.com, and we'll get the info to Robin. You just do a regular set on that Wednesday night show. Second Wednesday is Scrapple and Brad's dad, two great Baltimore teams. Really, really happy they are both back. So they'll be doing that second Wednesday. Third Wednesday, baby, the toddlers of improv are back. Very, very happy. They are continuing. And whatever this is, that Kristen, Jeff, Barry, and I do. So we'll be doing that again on the third Wednesday of each month. And then the final, within the schedule. And then the fourth Wednesday, Katie Overby's Silly Stories is back. If you haven't seen it, it's such a fun show. It's so bonkers. We improvise a scene from a movie, then something is changed within the scene. And oh, hi, Kristen. Hi, Barry. Pause. The eye pause. I forgot. We improvise a scene from a movie, then Katie gives us something to change in the scene, and then we do it again. And it is just so great to just be weird. Just do really weird, fun stuff with movies that you may or may not know. Kristen and I had to do Mad Max last time. I've never seen Mad Max. I don't know if she has. If she has, it was a long time ago. She dropped the C-bomb many times, called me bad words in a bad Australian accent, and it was gold. It was comedy gold. It was absolutely perfect. So keep an eye out for that. I'm really, really happy to be part of that show. Let's go to Thursdays, where we start to ramp up the week. We will have 2 hours on every Thursday. On the first week, first and third at 7 o'clock are the Perfects, which is a short form group out of DC. I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, sorry. I think I've watched so many videos. I think that's, yeah, they're for some of the video I watched. Really funny stuff. Really, really, really good stuff. They'll be paired with probably, Andy Mack and Hannah Jackson and David Richmond and David Lustig and Jillian Parent. It's going to be a great night for probably. So both of them will be on the first and the third. They're both performing twice. The second week, Cakewalk. Yay, Cakewalk's back. And they'll be with Letters to Kansas. Yay, LTK is back. And I think they have added people. There's some transitioning going on there with some teams. Not 100% sure, but they're great, and we will love to have them back. 8 o'clock on the second week, Trajectory is back. They're the group out of Atlanta who does kind of a narrative type story. They are going to do both the second and the fourth week. On the second week, they'll be with Cookie Necklace, again, another group out of DC, I'm pretty sure. So that we're really excited to have another new team there and have Trajectory back. They're really fun. They're great people. Yeah, the C word, Jeff. Yeah, I'm going through the chat because I need positive reinforcement. Okay, the third week, Perfect, probably again, and then probably my favorite hour to have programmed, partially because I'm in it, but Important Screws and Local Spot, and I'm just gonna be giddy each month to be just super, super weird. Both of those teams performing together. That's going to be so much fun. So much fun. Screws and Local Spot on the third Thursday. And then the fourth Thursday, Lovejoy, which is out of Portland. They're really good. They're the Curious Comedy Theater. And then Lord Baltimore from Charm City, Blue Room. And they will be paired with Trajectory, who will be with Phantom Roosters in February. And then Unconsciously Coupled is actually March and April. I messed that up. So again, just people having to move around. So Bantam Roosters are the musical improv group out of the Intercity Improv Jam project. And Unconsciously Coupled, again, are the Rinaldis from Florida, who are in impromptu. So they'll be doing both March and April on the Thursdays. Okay. Hi, Kristen. Love you too. Oh, yeah, getting lots of hearts. Oh, thank you, Corey. Yes, I am very excited. You guys, none of you, well, some of you probably know because I'm weird. You don't know that every day for putting this together, I just open up the spreadsheet and be simultaneously giddy and also scared, because how are we going to fit 70 some teams into the schedule within the parameters all those teams need? And without killing all of us all the people who have helped us do volunteer work. And looking at this screen reminds me of how one night earlier this week, I woke up in the middle of the night and just had this thought that, oh God, I didn't schedule Lovejoy. Fuck. And I don't know why it was that particular team, but they popped in my head that I did not schedule them. And I did. They were on Thursdays with Lord Baltimore, the fourth week of each month. So, all right, enough with my angst. Now here's the fun part, and the reason why we don't have the exact number of teams yet. On Fridays, we will be partnering with the Maryland Improv Collective and the Black Improv Alliance they will take over our Friday nights. They will be programming every Friday for season 2, and hopefully they'll be programming maybe Fridays, maybe another night going forward. We are so excited about this partnership. Friday nights will be the Maryland Improv Collective Block Party. Lou Cavillette is planning this. The first one on February 5th will have Cakewalk. It'll have the Newlywed Game. It'll have some sketch from Michelle Faulkner, and it'll have Tastemakers. That's just for the first month. The other months will be programmed going forward, but probably similar kinds of things. I tell you, coming together is going to be so amazing. And then the other Fridays, the second, third, and fourth Fridays of each month, Stephanie Ray and the Black Improv Alliance will have their Black Joy Friday shows. She's still working on that. There's some teams who submitted us, some teams with the Black Improv Alliance, some other teams. It's going to be amazing when it comes together. But again, a lot of moving parts because there's a lot of people involved. So we'll be announcing them as they get closer. But the thing we do know is it's going to be amazing. So Friday nights, dedicated to Black Improv all over the world, hopefully, definitely all over the United States and Canada. So those nights are going to be, you can't miss them. Yeah, I can't say anything else except thank you to Blue and Stephanie for wanting to work with us. We can't do everything alone, and we need, as Blue said, to make sure everybody eats. And this is how it's going to happen, by people working together, with us providing, the support of marketing and tech, and then getting us teams that will show you what all is out there. So we cannot wait for that. Yeah, it is. Looking at the chat, super exciting. And like I said, it's not just for this season, we hope. Who knows? I might fuck tech up the week Barry can't do it, and they'll be like, that's it, we're done. We're out of here. This idiot can't handle the tech. But no, not gonna happen. I'll be flawless. We're absolutely flawless. And that reminded me of the other part. These will be simulcast. These will be the Mike nights will be simulcast on the Mike's YouTube channel, and the other nights will be simulcast on Black Improv Alliance's Facebook page. That's the plan as of now. So people will be able to be seen two places. Another really cool thing about that. Okay. Enough about how excited I'm about Fridays. Let's start getting excited about Saturdays, because folks, you're going to want to strap in on Saturdays. What do you have to do? You can't go anywhere. Sure, it'll start getting nicer out, but it's going to be a little chilly. You're not going to want to go anywhere. Yes, Jeff, fucking up tech is your thing. That's why I took the bullet on that one. All right, Saturdays, we again have afternoon programming, 4:00 every Saturday in this season. The first week is the playground. John Monroe's kids, who are just hilarious. They cracked me up. The kid who wears the dog mask. Oh my God. He's got to get it. He's got to get a Highwire award next season. It didn't dawn on me. Didn't dawn on me until it was, that day when we're giving out the awards. That kid is dedicated by wearing that mask. So they will have the 4:00 hour. We haven't talked about this at all as a group, but I would love if anybody knows any other teams or youth programming to get other people involved. So if you know anybody who's doing that, shoot us a message. We would definitely love to include other people. All right, the second week, again, we had to do a little switcheroo here on some. GSM Admin, which is the British team which merges illustration with improv, they will be performing with Danny Dorito, which I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. It might be challenging Tampoon for one of the better names that we've had. Danny Dorito, it's a trio of English guys who met during Will Hines classes. They're going to be doing 2 weeks. They'll be doing the second and fourth, no matter what. Usually the first week will be the second week will be GSM Admin, and the fourth week will be Unicorn Kingdom. But they had to swap 1 week because Unicorn Kingdom is in a festival in the end of March. I'll talk about that later. But youth, yes, we want youth. So the second and fourth are GSM Admin, Danny Dorito, and Unicorn Kingdom. Third week, if you all have not watched the Love Circle show, which we had this season, I tell you, you are missing out. This was one of my favorite shows that came out of nowhere for us in season 1. It is a group mixed between Austin and London. It's directed by Rhiannon Jenkins, who's teaching another workshop for us coming up. Check the workshops page. I took her first 2. She is amazing. What a fantastic teacher. But this is a Laurent's type show based on dating profiles, and they are amazing. I think the funniest improv I heard all season 1 were their warm-up scenes. They are filthy as hell and hilarious. And I wish we could put that on as a show. But you're going to want to watch The Love Circle. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch the other 3 episodes. And definitely plan for it the 3rd Saturday of each month. 4 o'clock is a great afternoon, hot, steamy afternoon. They also have ridiculously good tech work from Charlotte Brown. They are amazing with making sure the performers have the same background, so they look in the same place, coming up with the best transition music. It really is a well-executed show top to bottom. All right, let's now look at Saturday nights. And here's where I say strap in because, hey, y'all, we've got 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I couldn't fit it all on one slide. Each night has to have a different slide. And I needed a drink. Okay, so this is the first week of the Saturdays. Tampoon will always be in the 7 o'clock spot. The Screws are going to step in because of just some scheduling stuff. And Banana Phone will be in March and April. So you're going to get your crazy Tampoon ladies. Love them. So good. 8 o'clock, Ready, Set, No. We'll bring you the best middle school assemblies you've ever seen. And then David Bowie will be at the second half of the 8 o'clock show. At 9 in February, we're going to have Goblin Wheel, which is the group who all live together, who freak us out because they're all in the same place. And we don't know how that can happen. They're doing one show in February. We're going to try and get them for March and April. Again, scheduled. And then March and April, Robin Stegman is going to do Improvise Oregon Trail, which is exactly what it sounds like. And it's going to be crazy. So those of you who know Robin know how these ideas are going to. I got to get that throat loop, Corey. So yeah, the Oregon Trail, I can't wait to see this. And then of course, there's some little show at 10 o'clock on the first Saturday of every month that isn't very important, but it is the best hour of the month. And yes, it's very important, Kristen. I'm being sarcastic. So the Bite Show, get your bites in. February 6th. The February one is dedicated to the Thong Song. It's the 21st anniversary of the Thong Song. So get your Thong Song related bits into Kristen now because she really wants them. She really, really wants them. So I'm gonna let y'all look this while I drink some more beer. Okay. Second week. This is gonna be this was a fun kind of pairing of how the night will change. 7 o'clock, Dreamweaver, the dramatic team that Barry has organized and we've performed a bunch, is going to be in the 7 o'clock hour. We'll do a dramatic show. Rolling into the 8 o'clock hour, where Impromptu will do their dramatic and genre work. And how they switch genres and ideas each month is amazing. They're such a fantastic trio. I love watching them. That will roll into half scripted. So half scripted, this top half's going to be, I'm not on teleprompter, so I don't know where I'm pointing. The top half, the 2 hours, will be a little dramatic, a little serious. You might reflect a little bit. Half scripted, the script might be serious, but the improviser part of the half scripted is being funny. So we're working our way into funny. We need to ease into the funny because one true pairing will come in February. Robin is doing just one version of one true pairing this month, Robin Stegman. And if I remember the submission correctly, it's going to be some characters who did not get picked from the earlier one true pairing shows. So if you haven't seen One True Pairing, it is hilarious fan fiction, rom-com style format. It's been great. If you want to know how Alexis Rose and Beetlejuice would become the cutest couple in the world, this is your kind of show. And then we're going to need to slowly work into the Weird of March because, ladies and gentlemen, The Great Gatsby is now in the public domain. And Robin Stegman loves gritty. And this is what happens when those two things come together. The Great Gritty. I'm not going to give away anymore. Just be ready on March 13th to watch The Great Gritty at 10 o'clock on Highwire Improv. That's going to be amazing. I know what her plan is. I'm not going to tell you her plan, but no matter what angle she approached it from, it was going to be just mwah. So wait for that. And then April 10th, project I'm in charge of, based off a workshop I took last year, an improvised teen movie. I'm putting together a great cast, and we're definitely doing April 10th. We might do some more. Those of you who got the email are just finding that out by watching this. We might do another one. Who knows? So that's the improvised teen movie on the second Saturday. All right, let's go to third Saturday. Okay. Again, Tampoon starts off your third Saturday night. 1 week with Banana Phone, 2 weeks with Bantam Roosters, making sure of, I guess, their 3 shows. At 8 o'clock on the third week, half of this is planned. It's moving up to 8 o'clock. Hannah and Beth are going to continue to do their amazing mashup of stand-up and improv. And then at 9 o'clock on, it's going to be 2 weeks. It's going to be the third week and the fourth week in February. Rashid Green is bringing Queen Armando to Highwire Improv. So fucking excited. Oh, if you have not seen Queen Armando and you do not know what it is a combination of drag performance, interview, and improv. In person, it was one of the most spectacular shows ever that I've seen. Just blew your mind. Obviously, it's going to be adjusted for the virtual stage, but I know it's going to be great. I don't know any more details, except when Rashid does something like this, it'll be great. We just all know that. So this will be on the 20th, and then the 27th. You'll see that on the next slide. And then Michael Furr will do playing with matches on those other 2. I'm working on finishing it, Jess. 10 o'clock, Corey is back with Pop-Off. I mean, I can't imagine that February 20th. Tampoon and Banana Phone. Half of this is planned. Queen Armando and Pop-Off. Man, that's going to be a bonkers night. That is going to be super, super crazy. So we're really excited about those third Saturdays. So the fourth Saturday now. Improfessionals, which is a group. I know the guy who organizes it in New York. I'm not sure where the other folks are. They do some socially distant improv shows. They're really funny. I think they're spread out all over because he had mentioned about time zone stuff. So they will be doing the 7 o'clock show on the last Saturday of each month. At 8 o'clock, it's our short form Saturdays with Bonsai Time and Bear Trap. That's going to be great as always. It's been a really fun experience having those 2 paired together. Started back on, I think, on the last month of Pop-Up. So we're going to keep that going with an hour of short form. Queen Armando in February at 9 o'clock. Matthew Albee will have his revenge. Is a Jeff Taylor joint. I'm not going to give away anymore. Jeff can when he wants to, but it is going to be epic. It will be fantastic. I cannot wait for it. And then the last 9 o'clock show on Saturday will be Sandy Bernstein stand-up hour. She's going to perform and probably get 1 or 2 other people. It's in April, so the details are still coming together. And then at 10 o'clock on Saturdays, on the last week in the month, Alexa Shudo is going to do Highwire Idol. It's a very long explanation, and I've read it, and I love it. I'm not going to recap the whole thing. Again, let's leave you with a little taste, but I think things are going to get weird at 10 o'clock on the fourth Saturday. So I'm just scrolling through the, oh, good. Kim Alou, you love the Unprofessionals. I love the one show I watched of theirs. I see some what? Yeah, there's Kristen using her favorite emoji. Okay. All right, let's get to Sundays. Guys, there's only 1 slide for Sundays. I'm sorry. But it's good. Okay, Sundays. The first week, Critter Time is at 4 o'clock. Again, we have a 4 o'clock show every week. Critter to Business back with Critter Time, family-friendly show. So tell anyone they can tune in and watch it and just see the crazy stuff. The Jam is at 7 o'clock every night, or every Sunday, not every night. Oh, God. No, Kim, you haven't missed it because I'm just getting there. So the Jam will change just slightly. It used to be you checked in and did boundaries and warm up and all that at 6:30. We're going to do that at 7. So we'll start streaming at 7:30 because we want to keep that. We have an 8 o'clock show every night. So we want to keep that block going. So The Zoom will open at 7. The show will be at 7:30. So that's a slight change, but for those of you who are regular jammers, you'll adjust. And if you, excuse me, you're not coming to this jam regularly, come. It's a lot of fun. We have a really good time. At 8 o'clock is the writer's room. It's what Kim is talking about in the chat. You did not miss it. I did Sundays last. So the writer's room is a Kim Alou show that will start with a table read of an unfinished script and end with improvisation to finish that script. First one in February is going to be a Broad City script. I am going to be taking the role of stage directions / I think God, voice of God, she called me, something like that, for the improv part. And hi, Kim Trachtenberg. This channel is Highwire Improv, where we stream improv every night of the week. We're on a break this week, and I'm announcing our season 2 schedule because I don't have to work tomorrow, and I kept trying to do it earlier this week. And I didn't get a chance to do it, so I'm doing it now, and I'm having a beer. So that's what we're doing. And there's a lot of inside jokes because I think there's now 10 people watching. I think it got up to 12. I know all of them except you. So sorry if you have missed any jokes. But we love you. You're watching. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. So the raise room. So back to that. Kim's doing, the first month is a Broad City, and I get to do the stage directions and be like, I'll help be in charge of the improv for the second half. Here's a secret that Kim is finding out live on the internet right now. I had never seen Broad City until 2 weeks ago. I accepted that responsibility, having never seen the show. I knew it was about 2 girls who lived in New York. I knew kind of their backstory. I had never seen the show. Don't worry, I knocked out season 1 in 2 weekends. I'm good. I totally understand everything. So I'll be fine, Kim. I will be fine. And I watched Broad City because you gave me this responsibility, and I had no idea. I was like, I should understand the world of the show if I'm going to create the world of the show. Okay, second week, enough true confessions. Second week is the British American Experience. Brandon Ingram show with some folks he's met through Queen City. He's on an international from Queen City. And so they're going to be doing a Armando type show. That's going to be super fun. So again, because of the UK time, they'll be at 4 o'clock. Yes, Kim. You're finding that out now. Then there's the Jam at 7, and then Cupid's Crisis will be on Sundays, which is perfect because Sunday was one of the only days she asked for, and Valentine's Day is on a Sunday. So I know I've already seen her either on Instagram or Facebook looking for a couple to help Cupid on Valentine's Day. Please do it. It's a fun show. I really think it is found its Zoom legs. It's really gotten into a good it is a good routine online now. The third week, Silly Stories for Kids, is at 4 o'clock. The same show Katie does on Thursday or Wednesdays, but it's going to be for kids. Those have also been super fun, except I did Wizard of Oz for the kids show, and I started out really dark. I forgot I was doing the kids version. So I need to put a little sign up that says kids version, because made me the Tin Man. And I said, well, maybe I could go cut the heart out of someone's body and put it in mine. And then I remembered I was doing a kid's show. So the Jam again on that Sunday. Rashid doing 2 more Buffy table reads. I don't know any more details, and we need to get in touch with him. But again, you know it's going to be amazing. I know they're hoping for a special surprise for these 2. He did the one in Follow the Laughs and raised money for a I think it's an organization that helps trans youth or homeless youth. I forget, but he raised a bunch of money. We had a great audience. There's a lot of interaction. Watching Blue and Tashika in the chat was almost as fun as watching the show itself. So that's gonna be great doing those 2. The third week on the other 2 months is Duo Roulette, a show that I do where I get 6 people together. They don't know who they're going to perform with until we spin a wheel. I've actually found an online wheel where you can spin for people's names, and then they perform together. Sometimes these people have never met. Kim alluded it with Justin Yaquin. They'd never met. Hannah Jeffrey did it with Caroline Hurley. They'd never met. So they got on stage and performed together. So I'm going to do that 2 more times. We're near the end, folks. I'm almost done talking. Safe Haven, thank you all. Thank you for that. I can't remember the name. The last day I'm going to talk about, the last week I'm going to talk about. Spicebox. It is a show out of, I want to say Belgium, pretty sure Belgium. It's an international show. It's called, actually the full title I didn't put on here, Spicebox, exclamation point, a culinary adventure. It is a improv show that mixes food and improv, and it's going to be great. They some of the folks involved are involved with the nursery theater in the UK. They're teaching some classes there, so I can't wait to see this show. So happy when I saw that submission come in. Then the jam again, Buffy Table Read will be that first February one, and then Hustle and Topia will fill out those other 2 sites. Not fill out, they'll fill out their schedule. They're less 2 weeks, so they do that one Monday or Tuesday, and then they're good to do these 2. So yeah, that's 70 some teams. There are 3 that submitted that are going to be part of the Friday night Black Joy Fridays, including Branded Silk. They submitted. They were on last season on Saturdays or on Fridays. They'll be again on Fridays, we think, unless something changed. It's a big beer. It's a 16-ounce glass. It was a 12-ounce can in it. But no, that's it. I'm so excited. As you all know, I'm about this kind of stuff. I get nerdy. Doing the schedule is a lot of fun. I do want to thank, I don't want to forget any names, but the Artistic Council, Barry, Jeff, John Windmuller, Tavish, Andy McIntyre, Biz. I hope I didn't forget anybody else who came to any of those meetings. The Artistic Council did a great job of setting the tone. So we had a couple meetings about what we wanted to do. We wanted to approach things like, did we want to have a Black History Month thing? That led into the discussion about what ended up being the partnership with BIA and Mike. Did we want to have a big thing for Valentine's Day, which we kind of didn't, really didn't. We just kind of kept some individual shows. What kinds of teams do we want to talk to? How do we want to approach some of these things? So the folks with the Artistic Council did an amazing job with kind of getting that tone for how we approach teams and approach the form that people filled out, what kind of information we wanted to get so we could build it. And then Jeff, Kristen, and Barry were great with me bouncing ideas off them as I kind of did that. Like I said, I call it Tetris or Jenga or Jigsaw puzzle. But it's getting a little easier just because people are telling they're pretty good about this when we can perform. And because we had some ideas of what we wanted on Fridays and Saturdays, it made it a lot easier to kind of fit everything in. So thank you to everybody who submitted with your real clear information, your feedback. Those teams who, something didn't fit perfectly when I first sent the schedule out, thanks for working with us because it was actually really easy to fill any holes that we needed to. I have some in my teeth. I've talked this whole time and I had something in my teeth. You guys, there's a chat. I'm looking in the chat. Yeah, that I'm looking in the chat to get your reinforcement. I've got something in my teeth. Yeah, I'm going to start over, Kim. I'm going to stop the stream. Set the PowerPoint up again. Do it all over. No, I'm not. I'm having another beer, then go to bed. Thank y'all. Thank the dozen of you who've been humoring me in the chat because, I had nothing else to do. I had lots of other things to do. I have a lot of things to do. But it's going to get started on Monday night. Hey, if you want to help, we love help. We love people saying they will host, which is, introducing teams, being in the chat and getting things going. We love people who want to tech. Barry has a tech class coming up. I'll talk more about classes in a minute. But Barry's a tech class. You can take his Tech to Zoom show class, and then you can come and help us. It's not that hard. It really isn't. It really, really isn't. So do that. But don't his workshop. All the workshops that we have, which Kristen is doing a ridiculously good job of getting them scheduled and getting amazing people. Velvet Wells is singing Saturdays, which is part of the Black Improv Alliance Mike partnership. He's teaching a musical improv class every Saturday. It's pretty much just it's just for the joy of song and the joy of performing musical improv. It's not going to be like you're going to learn this special skill of musical improv or this format. So we're really excited that Velvet doing that for us. And then there's Corey Tashik has a workshop on character Saturday. Corey has one on virtual tricks for improvisers on Sunday. We've got AJ McCombs doing a Don't Get Stuck workshop. We've got a 2-day workshop with John Wimmuller on the Pretty Flower. Rhiannon has another acting for improvisers class. Julia Hall has a short form for long form players class. That was scheduled for this coming weekend. It's now the end of February. Check the schedule so you can see the dates of that. That is going to be a great workshop. We've got Catherine Dunn doing some improv workouts where you come with a specific problem and she will take each person's problems and work on them together. So you're basically getting a whole bunch of different exercises. Check out our workshops. We're going to have some more coming too. So don't sleep on any of that. I mentioned earlier that one reason we had to move a team was because they had a festival. The Intercity Improv Jam is a jam that happens every Monday night. They have other jams too, but their main was Monday nights. They're doing a festival the end of February. Go to find Intercity, INTER City Improv on Facebook. Find the links. They're on, and you can sign up for their festival. You can submit to their festival. They're great folks. They're so supportive of everyone. Go to their jams. They have a short form jam. They have this big long form jam. They have a musical jam. They do all kinds of things. Check them out. So do that. If you are looking for improv to watch this weekend while we're off, the Everybody Get In Here festival is happening. It started Sunday. It's going through next weekend, or the end of this weekend. It's 7 or 8 theaters. It's Improv MKE. It's Black Improv Alliance. It's Queen City. It's Lancaster Improv Players. It's the Improv Boost. It's Will Loera. It's Socially Distant. There might be one more. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm looking to see if anyone's helped me in the chat. So go to the Everybody Get In Here festival. They're doing jams. They're doing shows. They did an interview with Ty Coleman. They did an interview with Blue. If you just find all these pages, you will see amazing content with people from all over the world. So that's what this online improv is doing, is bringing people together. We're going to sit down at some point and count the number of countries that people are from on our teams. I got to double check that, but it's a bunch and we're really excited. So I'm done. It's 9:30. Oh, I can't see it. Dang it. It's my potato chip cup. There you go. Represent hometown. Okay. Huge. Thank you, Velvet. I don't know why I keep forgetting Huge. That's been the one, I think, because they haven't done something yet. I think their stuff is either tonight or tomorrow. So I keep forgetting them. Thank you for that. Which is a shame. It's John is so great and the folks up there. So check out Everybody Get In Here. Check out the Intercity Improv Festival. Check out our stuff. Take our classes. Watch our shows. Love us. That's all we want. We just want to be loved. All right. Night, everybody.